Morning, Fisher folk. We're out here at Canyon Ferry Dam again and just outside Helena, Montana. It's December 7th. What is it, about 43 degrees, I believe. Gonna keep it simple today and just do some tube fishing and a float or a bobber with a plastic worm underneath it. Gonna keep it short and sweet this morning because it's looking pretty good. So let's go get at it and see what happens. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but right there's a boil from rocks where the water's pushing up with an eddy behind it. And that seems to always be where I catch the bigger fish, but we'll try that a little later and see what happens. Camera guy's falling.
Not. That was my funny joke.
What?
I said not. Not falling.
No bites yet, huh? Come on, fish. What happened to the trout below Canyon Ferry that used to be easy to catch? Does anyone know? Give a plastic worm a try. That is a tiny jig. I'm trying a 1/64. I'm gonna set my bobber about 7 feet deep, so my bait on the bottom. Fish on. Yep. Little guy, real little guy. Nice little rainbow trout. Looks like something attacked him. Bird or a northern. He's real chilly. And release. There he goes. All right, fish number one. That was sweet. I'll be able to reuse that worm hopefully several times. I'm just threading it on like you would anything else. Just letting the hook stick out a little bit and the weight drop it down to the bottom. Just that easy. Need some real snot, some oil. Oop, there was a bite. There's a bite. Take it. Little bugger. So after it passes me, I just make sure my line is above my bobber, upstream of my bobber. And I just leave my bail open and let it naturally drift down. And when it goes under, click your bail over and set the hook, and it's just that easy. That way, instead of throwing a weight out and letting it sit in one spot, I'm covering far upstream as I can cast to as far downstream as I want to let it drift. I do know that there's a rock bar right there. I think that fish was sitting right in front of that rock bar. Not sure if that small a jig head is holding my bait down where I want it. Give it a few more casts and then add a little weight and see what happens. Be cool to see it drop right there. Whack. Because this is just a trough. And it's 6-7 feet deep across the bottom, and it goes almost vertical on the sides, and those fish will sit up against that edge and wait for stuff to drift to them. And everybody else that fishes here casts as far as they can to the middle, and nobody ever casts right next to shore. Sometimes casting all the way to the middle works, sometimes casting right next to shore works better. Making sure my bait looks presentable and adding a little tiny bit of weight. Whew. Hands are freezing. Harry, your hands are freezing. Yeah, it's the Rockies, duh. Still see it? It's down there a ways. Actually, right in that slot I was telling you about earlier. Come on, drop, dude. Drop. I don't know if I'll be able to hook it from here. Maybe it's not going to be as good as I thought, and that one fish was just a fluke. Looks pretty good though. Little south wind, 43 degrees. High pressure with an incoming front tonight. Get a few more, just need to find where they're sitting. There we go, fish on. Oh yeah, that's a real one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's a good one. That's a real fish right there. Alright, I don't want you to fall off, but right in the button. We got male rainbow. Hell yeah. That's a good one. Look at the fins on that thing. Gorgeous. Gorgeous rainbow. A big old cape jaw. Oh, the things I do for fish, man. I didn't want them to hit the rocks. I didn't want them to hit the rocks. Alright, even though I just caught that one, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to switch colors of my float so I can see it better. The glare on the water, I can't see the yellow as well, but I see the yellow better in the morning. No sun. I'm going to switch to just a regular hook because if I've got a little weight on the line, I don't need that jig head. That little tiny hook on that 1/64 ounce jig head spooks me. For some reason I bought some cheap jigs and pretty shocked it didn't just bend my hook out right there. If he would have taken a hard run, if the water was a little warmer and he was a little more active, he would have bent that hook straight. Hell yeah, that was a good fish. That's actually more normal here than that little one I caught earlier. That 18 to 20 inch rainbow is pretty common right here. Plastics are awesome. No need for worms, worrying about keeping them alive. No worm dirt everywhere. I can see that float a lot better. How about you? That fish was right there. What is that, 12 feet in front of me? There's probably not 90% of the fish out there, but I always catch the fish I catch pretty close. And this area is so heavily pressured with fishing that everybody's casting as far as they can when they should be casting right at their feet. This pole I'm using for bobber fishing actually has a fast action tip so I can absorb a lot of that initial pressure with the tip. Medium action 7-foot rod, 10-pound braid with 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. MH2 200 reel, lose. Pretty basic stuff. Bobber, split shot hook and a plastic worm. Oh, fishing's weird. How come they're never in the same spot? I mean, I would have said 90% of my fish would come right there. 90% of the fish that bite would come from right there. Another one. Fish on. Yeah, that's a good one too. Big old rainbow. Nope, stay away from that rock. Stay away from that rock. Oi. No, 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 no. A big rock right in front of me. If he rubs up against that, he's gonna break me off. Oh, no, 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 no. That one's even bigger, John. Get them in quick, see if I can save my bait. That is an awesome fish. Wow. Woohoo! That is fun stuff. Looks like that fish has been hooked before. Ugh, there's another one. Big old rainbow. Probably 18, 19 inches. That is fun stuff. Want to see her swim away? There she goes. Yes! Oh yeah, that's fun stuff. I don't care who you are. I enjoyed it at least. Even saved my little worm. Little wormy. Nothing to it. And apparently the fish are 6 feet in front of us because that one came right there. Yes, those are awesome fish. Pretty nice to get out this morning for a little bit. Got about 1,000 things to do today. Gorgeous morning. Wow. Try out there and see what happens. Come on. Slip. Come on, that's gotta do. There it is. Oh, still there. Oh. There he is. That was a long distance. Yeah, hell yeah. It's a better fish too. Another good one. Jumbo rainbow. That was good. Oh! Came off right there. That was awesome. Oh, that was a good one. That was badass. Wow. Oh, that was cool. LDR, long distance release. That frickin' bobber was so far out when I hooked that fish. No wonder it came off right at the end. Never had a good hook set. I did like that long drift, it was fun. You got your stuff? Let's walk down with the bobber. I gotta get going here. Ooh, that was a good hit. Damn, and I missed him. There we go. There's a fish on. Oh, that's a monster. I told you the bigger ones come down here. The bigger ones are down here. And I called it. Oh, that is a toad, man. That is a toad. I totally said that earlier, didn't I? Mm-hmm. And I pointed it out. And I love it when I call your shots. That's a good one. Ooh, the size of that girl, man. Damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's a 4-pounder. I've been watching so much Fisherman's Life, I'm starting to say, hell yeah. It was fun, man. Caught some good ones. I don't think the weather's changed at all. I think it's still 43 degrees. Spent about an hour and a half fishing. Had a good time. We'll see you guys on the next one.